Cristiano Ronaldo's full name is Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, and he is a world-renowned football player of Portuguese descent, arguably one of the best players of his generation. If this awesome player suddenly passed away, the world of football would surely be in a state of mourning, with millions of fans of the 37-year-old football player grieving the loss of one of the greatest players in the world. So what else would happen if Cristiano Ronaldo were to die today? Keep watching today's video to find out. Who is Cristiano Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo is a professional Portuguese football player who plays as a forward. He is the captain of the Portuguese national team and played for Manchester United, the well-known Premier League club. He's currently playing for the Italian team Juventus and the Portugal national team. He originally signed the club back in 2003, after a particularly spectacular season with Sporting that caused a stir among Europe's biggest football clubs, bringing their attention to the young Ronaldo. At the young age of 16, Ronaldo became Manchester United's first ever Portuguese player. He turned into an international sensation almost instantly, and soon was known as one of the best forwards on the field. The player is widely considered as one of the best soccer players in history, having become an MVP at teams like Manchester United FC and Real Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo net worth. Ronaldo isn't just one of the greatest soccer players in history, he also happens to be one of the richest. According to various sources, he has a net worth of about $500 million, but one really has an exact value of what Ronaldo is worth, except his management company. We have to wonder, after a magnificent career at the top of world football, what kind of money does he really make? Since moving back to Man United, the 37-year-old is reportedly on a $480,000 a week contract, about $650,000, which takes his annual earnings up to $33.5 million, according to a report in the UK's The Mirror. However, in another estimation in November 2021, The Mirror also reported that Ronaldo's salary came out to £550,000 per week. The star's contract gains means that he is among the most heavily rewarded footballers in the world. This was confirmed as the Forbes Revered Sporting Rich List 2021 claims that the football player is the third highest paid athlete in the world, and he is only behind Irish UFC fighter Conor McGregor and his longtime competitor Lionel Messi. The publication asserts the former Juventus man hauled in a little over $68 million through on-field earnings in 2021, making up the majority of the approximate $120 million he made overall during the year. Cristiano Ronaldo may have taken a bit of a wage cut in swapping Juventus for Manchester United, but the Portugal star remains one of the biggest earners in football and sport in general. Ronaldo's sponsorships and businesses. Undoubtedly, Cristiano Ronaldo earns quite a lot of money from brand endorsements and sponsorship deals. Besides, it is calculated that Ronaldo earns somewhere around $50 million from these endorsements. Ronaldo's largest and most lucrative sponsorship deal is with Nike, which he renewed with the company around the same time that he extended his previous Madrid contract. The contract is very unique, as it is a lifetime contract, and the sportswear giant only handed out this special contract twice before to the three-time NBA champion LeBron James and one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Michael Jordan. We don't know the exact details of Ronaldo's contract. However, LeBron James's deal has been speculated to be worth more than $1 billion in total, so we can assume that our football legend also signed it on a comparable level. You might think that's way too much money for Nike to spend on sponsorship, but it's worth noting when you realize that Hookit estimated that Ronaldo's social media presence in itself was worth about $474 million to Nike in 2016. Other than Nike, Ronaldo has other endorsement contracts with companies such as Tag Heuer, Egyptian Steel, Italia Independent, Armani, PokerStars, Castrol, Clear Shampoo, and Herbalife. The more recent deals we have heard of also include Therabody, LiveScore, MEO, and Zuju GP. But Ronaldo doesn't just represent other famous brands, he has one of his own too. He created his brand CR7 based on his nickname. It primarily produced underwear lines, however it also expanded to other clothing types. You may not have known this, but Ronaldo also has many hotels called Pestana CR7, such as one in his hometown of Funchal and one in the capital city of Portugal in Lisbon. In 2016, he also opened CR7 Fitness in Madrid, which is a gym. In March of 2019, Ronaldo launched a hair transplant clinic in Spain called Insparia. Where does the football legend spend his money? Well, let's take a look into Ronaldo's house first, because from a football legend earning millions, you wouldn't expect his home to be anything less than a mansion of the highest level of luxury. As of now, the Portuguese forward player and his family are residing in their Italian property. The property consists of an extravagant indoor and outdoor pool, and it is beautifully sheathed in marble and bright ceiling lights. The star has another dwelling in his hometown of Madeira. The $9.5 million property is made up of 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a swimming pool, and even a gym. His next property is in Manchester, a $4 million mansion with 5 huge bedrooms, a swimming pool, jacuzzi, a cinema room, and a gym. Eventually, he sold the property. In 2015, Ronaldo bought a grand apartment in New York City worth about $18.5 million. After moving to Real Madrid, Ronaldo chose to purchase a permanent home there for his stay. The striker opted for a $6.5 million stunning La Finca neighborhood designed by architect Joaquin Torres. Cristiano's magnificent house featured a state-of-the-art gym, an indoor and outdoor swimming pool, and a lounge area. The house even has its own football pitch where the player regularly played. Cristiano Ronaldo is a man that truly lives for the thrill, and what a great way to experience it than with a fast car. Some of his luxury cars include a Bugatti Veyron worth $1.7 million, Bentley GT Speed worth $220,000, Lamborghini Aventador LP 704 worth $318,000, a Ferrari 599 GTO worth $385,000, a 599 GTB Fiorano worth $310,000, and a Rolls-Royce Phantom worth $400,000. The striker also owns 2 private jets. He spent about $31 million on a 2008 Gulfstream G650 model with a top speed of 610 miles per hour, and another $23 million on the Gulfstream G200, one of the fastest private jets available, with a top speed of 560 miles per hour. Last but not least, the football legend even owns a private island that he explored with his son during the COVID-19 pandemic, certainly a luxurious way to isolate and practice social distancing. Charity work by Ronaldo. The football player is incredibly rich, but it would be unfair to claim that he does not use his fortune to help people in need. Ronaldo has done charity work very often, and in 2015 he was highlighted by DoSomething.org as the most generous and charitable sports star in the whole world. The website recognized and praised Ronaldo for using his popularity to encourage and promote many distinguishable causes like eradicating childhood hunger, poverty, and promoting biodiversity. Ronaldo has also supported the likes of World Vision, Save the Children, and UNICEF in the past. In 2016, many children were suffering due to the instability and conflicts in Syria. Ronaldo recorded a message for the kids and made a generous donation to Save the Children to help them. Ronaldo collaborated in a partnership with Nike in 2021, which consisted of restoring an old football ground in Funchal, which was his hometown. The aim was to aid the young football players of the town and help them practice and increase their skills. He also funded 24 scholarships to the E-Campus Università. Many people, especially the younger fans, idolize Ronaldo, and to see the football legend help other people will encourage them to do so as well. Without Ronaldo, the spirit of the betterment of society that he has created would be lost. Ronaldo's family. For 7 years, Cristiano Ronaldo had only one child, a boy named Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., but in just a few months in 2017, that number rose to 4, and from what we are hearing now, it will rise to 6. At the end of 2021, the football star and his girlfriend Georgina Rodriguez announced that they were expecting twins. While we know Georgina is the mom of his youngest bub, Alana Martina, the other 2 mothers of his children are not known. Let's dive into Ronaldo's mysterious family dynamic and why a young millionaire like Ronaldo chose to opt for a surrogate. Ronaldo's oldest son is known as Cristianinho. The 11-year-old was born via a surrogate in San Diego in 2010, while Ronaldo was dating model Irina Shayk. Cristianinho has been a constant presence by his father's side, often collecting awards alongside the star and starring in his CR7 clothing line ads. His 3 children were born via surrogacy, with their birth mother's identities kept secret. If Ronaldo unfortunately passes away suddenly, his wealth and holdings would likely be distributed among his 6 children, 2 of which are not yet born as of now. The first to be able to access his inheritance would be his oldest son, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. That's all for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Stay tuned for next time. Thanks for watching.